Long time don't talk. So, finished my drive and I have recuperated, slept, drive around, gotten to know the area, and now I have a mission to accomplish. Now I have a mission to accomplish, people. Now I have to read my gospel, fight within, and I have to do my psychiatric NP exam. I have set a target for myself. I want to do it in I want to do it by August. I'm kidding. We're in August. I want to do it by September. I'm going to make the appointment tomorrow by September 25th. So I'm gonna go on to Dr. Lopez's. If most of you who are psychiatric NPs, I'm gonna go on Dr. Lopez's website and I'm gonna do that crash course. I've done Georgette's crash course. Matter of fact, I'm doing Georgette's Q Bank right now. I'm hitting in the 80s, but I think for her to pass you, she wants you to have the 90s. So I'm gonna keep going. It's hard to kind of move and study because you have all these boxes and stuff that you need to pack up, but I'm just gonna discipline myself and tell myself, hey, I'm not gonna try to pack these boxes out because I have a goal in mind, and that is to try to pass my psychiatric NP exam, and then from then try to get me a job down here in where I am. And for those of you who don't know the backdrop to the stories, that I took a drive down from California to Orlando, and while recuperating, just gonna study and try to look a job here versus trying to go back to the West Coast to work, because while the West Coast pays well as a nurse or a nurse manager, like you get like you get like 100 to 90 to $110 per hour on the West Coast as a nurse. On the East Coast, you see less than that. However, the cost of living over there is pretty expensive. Like in the Bay Area, the apartments was like high. For a two-bedroom, the apartment was like 2,700. You don't even put lights in that. You don't even put food, entertainment, clothes. So yeah, you're making the money, but you're spending the money. So yeah, I want to come back on the East Coast where you can make the money and save the money and be able to, do some investment, because people always say, yeah, nurses make a lot of money, but they don't know the backdrop to that, far as the what you have to spend. So hi, Angeline Maria. Hopefully on this, hi, Dino Monto. How are you guys? Hopefully on this side of Orlando, which is the East Coast, it's pretty beautiful, but there's a lot of driving around. It's a lot of tolls everywhere you go. And yes, pretty hot. So yeah, you gotta have these hats to kind of hide your face and shield from the sun. But also that comes with a lot of driving. Like I said, drive everywhere. Everything is just spread out, 30 to 35 minutes to get from point A to point B. So still think I'm going to love it regardless. So still think I'm going to grow, because you have to have a positive mind. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot, I came over here and I went to the emergency room because all of that driving in the heat, I ended up with some chest pain. And if you have chest pain and you know you're a nurse, you know what chest pain means, right? you're going to want to go check that out to see if you're having any cardiovascular situation. So yeah, I did go to the emergency room. So anyhow, everything is negative, negative troponin, negative anything for cardiac related. I just need to go see a cardiologist to have an echo. Yeah, so reading my book, and hopefully I can help someone else who needs to make this move from West Coast to East Coast. Is totally doable, and you just have to follow your heart, follow your instinct, and do what you feel to do, because at the end of the day, it's one life to live. If you're not making it in the East, try to make it in the West. If you're not making it in the West, try to make it in the East. And you do that. Like, there's no rhyme or reason for us to be staying one place. So it's not just to be a travel nurse, but to travel to live better. And traveling brings life meaning, and take you out of monotony, and take you out of boredom, and take you out of stress, and just add entertainment, and just add comfort, and just add style to who you are. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna chill. I already went on the road and went to a couple of stores. I'm just gonna now try to study, and hopefully I can knock this exam out the water. So if you know of anyone who is doing psych, thank you for liking. 6 of you on here, guys. Why don't you just like it? It's not that hard. It's look right down on that button and click the like button. Yeah, help my algorithm to grow. We have to help each other. Yeah, so once I pass my psychiatric NP, I'm certified, because I went to Liberty University online. So that's totally something that you all could do as well if you're nurses. And then sit the board, which I'm trying to do. Once you pass that, you can level the playing field as far as jobs. You can work from home, which is my ultimate plan, because I'm just tired of the bedside, tired of beating my foot, and I'm tired of fighting with these new managers and directors, and just it's just too much stress on my heart. Can't do that no more. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and hopefully when I pass, I'll be able to come back and share that with you. But for now, I'm studying. Tomorrow I'll go on the road. I'll show you around the neighborhood and show you how nice an area it is. All right, have a good evening. Bye. Take care. Thank you all. Good night.